Republicans are in a terrible, terrible bind because on the one hand, if they stick by Trump, there are swing voters, especially women voters, who just can't stand it and can't have their candidate tainted by him. On the other hand, if they renounce him, they lose Trump's supporters. It's a very bad position to be in.
And how threatened are these down ballot seats?
Extremely. When Congress left town about 2.5, 3 weeks ago now, top Republicans in the House were telling me that they thought they could limit their losses in the House to single digits, which would be a great year for them. Now, at the top of the Republican Party, at the top of the House Republican leadership, they think they could lose the House. And that is stunning, that they would need to lose 30 seats. They think it's a serious possibility, and they are in an all-out dash between now and Election Day to preserve their majority. So you could see a situation in which Hillary Clinton, who at this point looks like she's going to win, could have a Democratic Senate and a marginally Democratic House.
At the same time, we're seeing in the Senate, on these Senate races, some individual candidates. Many of the individual Republican candidates have been, up until now, outperforming Donald Trump. We've seen these seats that the Republicans thought might be easy get a little bit harder. And it's a real question of how far Trump falls and how much, if that really does start dragging down these candidates like Kelly Ayotte, who right now seems to be doing fairly well in New Hampshire, despite her own back and forth on Donald Trump. But I think, to me, the Democrats need to pick up 4 or 5 seats to win the Senate. And it's not 100% that they're going to do it yet because they have these Republican candidates, like in Ohio, outperforming Donald Trump.
But their problem here is not how people answer the pollsters. It's who's going to go out to vote.
Right.
So a lot of people might say, yeah, I support Kelly Ayotte. But in the end, if they can't stomach casting a ballot in the presidential election, so many of them will just say, I'm not going to vote. I'm not going to go vote for Kelly Ayotte and not vote for the presidential. I'm just going to stay home.